Hi guys, I am here to say, I'm going to say why do the ambassador outshadows the enforcer. I'm going to do a whole explaining video.
I ain't saying this. But I thought he was married.
And he is. And Miss Maddie, see, I didn't know this. Miss Maddie said that them children told another staff.
Just like how they were saying Allen Bush. I ain't know that. The children knew that.
And Miss Maddie said she pulled her to the side. She said, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. She said, but I'm coming to you not as like I'm in your.
Well, mostly you're not losing this. Mostly I was going to say ambassador.
You got grandchildren to take care of. She said, baby, life is too short for you. She said, do you mind me asking where do you go?
So here's the thing. I'm going to tell this whole entire thing.
She said, but now think about it.
First, the ambassador, the ambassador itself is highly a smart gun. It really is a smart gun. And I would say it's kind of deserved kind of better. Actually, both of them shouldn't be outshadowing each other. And here's why. We already know that Ambassador has AQ and so much crouch, so much effort, and very much effort to literally outsmart the team and outsmart the opponent, and really is good. But when you go back in the Ambassador side,
what would you do?
Ambassador just awards you what fucking ridiculous, and I mean ridiculous kills. I mean it's ridiculous kills because mostly if you headshot them one time, even if you shot them right in the face, just one time, didn't even mean to do a headshot. That was a random quit. If you shoot them in the back, that's a random quit.
Yep, Miss Vonda told me you was a liar.
And when that happened,
see, that's the thing. Y'all thinking y'all telling on each other. It's the children telling on you. It be the children. The same ones you taking up for. Well, I don't know.
You said what he said about it wanted Ashley to do then.
right.
Yep.
I would say that the ambassador should deserve more because mostly the ambassador is just like it's very fucking broken. Like even if you do the ridiculous shots, like shoot them in the back, that's a random quit. And if you even shoot them in the leg, that's a random quit. Even if you accidentally shoot them in the head, that's a random quit. Ambassador just like the enforcer. In my opinion, it shouldn't be outshadowed the enforcer. It shouldn't outshadow it, I say. Because mostly, they just the same. Mostly they're not the same, I get it. They get random quits, and I get it. The ambassador is highly broken, extra damage, but I mostly would just say the enforcer way better than the ambassador. Way better than the ambassador, but I'd rather say that they both shouldn't be outshadowing each other because both of them they're spread. The ambassador spread is bad. Everyone knows that. So say everyone knows that, right? And the enforcer spread is bad as well. So we know that. But mostly, in my opinion, I would rather say they shouldn't be outshadowing each other. In fact, it's 2 damage bonus while this cloaked. Plus, it doesn't do no damage to sentries, which I find. The ambassador does no damage that much to the sentry, so that's highly fine. So mostly, and also, I can replicate the page for you, actually. Yeah, you can basically disguise. It attacks piercing damage. It's attack piercing damage resistance and offensive bonus. Smaller, slower fire speed. That's fine. In my opinion, that's really balanced. No random quits. That's fine. It's not unfair. I get it. Random quits is highly unfair. And I get that. It highly is. But mostly, I would say it's really the ambassador is really more, it's not more than the enforcer. I would rather say that because the spread is bad, plus the game does not like random chords, and plus anyone that uses it, it basically is a god against men, or whatever they call it. And I'd rather just say here is, why do people think this thing is a god? I don't get it. I don't get this. Why are you saying it's outshadowed? Why are you saying it's better than it? They both was the same. They both were made on the same day. That's what I'd rather say in my opinion. But I'd rather say that the Enforcer is way better than the Ambassador. A son of them just outforing each other. But I'd rather say it's wrong. It's wrong to you to outshadow any of these weapons. I'd rather it's unnecessary to say that it's better than it. It really is. I say it really bad because they both aim good. They both love, I love them very much. Both of them. I love them very much. It makes it like that way. I'm not saying the Ambassador sucks, though. No, I would say that the Enforcer shouldn't be outshadowed, whatever you call it. Because they basically, no, it don't make no sense. It doesn't make sense to me because basically, they both the same gun. They literally are both the same gun. It's just how Ambassador is highly broken. The Enforcer is way smarter, so you have to be smart about your aim. And I'd rather say that is way not even, and shadow the Enforcer. I would rather say it's not even outshadow the Enforcer. They don't have a chance to outshadow the Enforcer. This is basically what the community thinks. But mostly that, in my opinion, that shouldn't be like that. Everyone knew that Enforcer was OP in back in the days. But mostly, I would say they shouldn't outshadow it. I say they should outshadow it or anything else. And number two, the Ambassador shouldn't be outshadowing any weapon. Because Ambassador, Ambassador. The Ambassador is broken as fuck. Not because, I get it, people play it because it's broken as fuck. And they want to be like those players that basically have a weapon that's broken as fuck. I get that shit. But I mean, it just really don't make no sense whatsoever. Why should I even, it make no sense whatsoever. But it's just, I don't think it should be outshadowing the Enforcer. This is just my opinion. But if you think I'm wrong, tell me what you think in the comments. But mostly, I would say it's great. It's literally great as it is. It's literally great as it is. The Ambassador, I get it, it's great as it is because people say it's godlike and they should be a god against men, and they get a lot of stuff like that way. And they get cowards and some hoes and stuff like that way. It's just like that way. But mostly, I would rather say that the Enforcer shouldn't be outshadowed. It shouldn't. It's way better than Enforcer in my opinion. That's all in my opinion. But I mostly just think it shouldn't, because they shouldn't be outshadowing anyone. The weapons shouldn't be outshadowing anyone. The Ambassador shouldn't be outshadowing anyone. The Enforcer shouldn't be outshadowing anyone. They shouldn't. I don't just vote for both of these. I'm telling the truth. I'm highly saying that mostly it's just not fair. Why would you, and why would people just say this? It's so dumb. Why would people ever say this? Unnecessary to say, and it's so dumb to say, and so dumbass to say. But mostly it's very dumb because they both the same. They have the same thing, and I get it. But mostly it's just my opinion. I would just say, why were you trying to outshadow these? It don't make no sense. It's necessary to say. It's a necessary to say because they both the same. They both have AQ. They both great. I'd rather say, why are you trying to outshadow these people? But mostly, I would say, why do you think the Ambassador is that great? I would rather say this because I mostly tested it sometimes. I mostly do. I mostly really test it. I really test it. I really does test it and a lot. I really do. And mostly it's good. I get it. It's mostly good. It's good to go against people when you shoot them. It's kind of ridiculous how kind of ridiculous how Leary is the Ambassador's wicked, whatever he call it. But mostly, I would rather say it's not that great because actually the Ambassador can just do the same thing. I say they kind of do the same thing because it basically, you get at the Ambassador, you can do that much damage in a minute. And if you have the Ambassador, that's great because they just get random put out of nowhere. But mostly, it's just, I can't. It mostly, it's just I would highly think, in my opinion, that it's not fair to outbounce any of these. Like it's like none. You shouldn't even unshadow any of these and say it's better. Like don't say even better. Like it's so unnecessary to say that, and it's so no. It's just so not even great of you saying that. It doesn't make no sense when you say that. Even though you say it sucks so bad, I can't aim and shit like that way. It really bad. And since it's like fixed and nerfed, it's so bad now. But I get that. I get that. But I mostly don't say that. That's all I'm saying. Don't say that it's better than that. Cause mostly an enforcer just like the other rest. I'm not no protector of it. I'm just saying I'm really higher, but I'm just saying this because mostly it doesn't make no sense because mostly you saying that is really heartbroken. Cause you don't think that you really don't think what you're saying is basically unfair, unnecessary to say and very mean. Don't you think that? Cause you saying that is very mean and mostly unnecessary to tell you. I'm not trying to cuss y'all guys out on none. I'm just saying my opinion. It's not that great. The ambassador's not that great either. They basically like the same. The enforcer is basically still the same person you see today. Like the person you see today, yeah, it's just like that. It still has the enforcer is still there, like always. So don't mind, don't worry, it's a kind of video, but that's stuff like that way. It's fine, but at the same time, I would say it's unnecessary for you to say that. That's all I'm saying. Very unnecessary for you to say that. But mostly, this is in my opinion. If you think I'm wrong, then that's fine. Like if you really highly think I'm wrong, that's fine. Then you can really do it. Then, so yeah. If you think I'm wrong, then tell me what you think in the comments. I always said that now. So yeah. Tell me in the comments. So yeah, this is just my opinion, but mostly don't say unnecessary things. Don't say the enforcer is bad. Don't say any of that. It's still the same enforcer you see today. It's just people doesn't use it anymore. But mostly I'm the only one that use it. Mostly other people use it as well. So people will normally say that whoever plays this basically knows that it's unnecessary to say it's bad. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's all my this is my opinion, so bye. Subscribe to Satan's Son and see y'all next video. See you soon, mortals.